Magandang oras mga ka-Good News Daily TV. Meron tayong bigyan ng reaksyon dito. Medyo magandang balita ito. Good news. Dahil sa, sinabi ng ating idol, Nikita Kapoor, na mukhang nagkasundo na yata ang US at Iran sa kanilang peace deal. Kaya pala si Trump ay naroon ang focus ngayon sa Cuba. Nilipat ni Trump yung isang career niya Nimitz class strike group ay nilipat niya papuntang Mediterranean, ay migdat sa Caribbean malapit sa Cuba. Kasi Cuba ang pangalawang gigirahin ngayon ni Trump dahil sa komunista na bansa yan at palaging may kasalanan pala yan. Tinira pala dalawang jet fighter na dumaan dyan, bumagsak. Jet fighter ng Amerika, pinasabog ng Cubans. Kaya galit si Trump. Kaya dito kay Nikita Kapoor naman, ang balita ngayon ay mukhang nagkasundo na nga ang Amerika at Iran. So ito ang balita. Atin panoorin, courtesy ng Daily Jagran with Nikita Kapoor.
I'm Nikita Kapoor, and let's dive right in. The United States of America and Iran have reportedly reached an agreement on a ceasefire deal, a 60-day memorandum of understanding, an MOU that could end the fighting, reopen the Strait of Hormuz, and kick off nuclear talks.
Maganda
The
to.
text has been finalized between the negotiators finally. The diplomats have done their job, but there is just one problem. Nobody has signed it yet. United States and Iranian negotiators have agreed on a 60-day MOU which will be implemented in two different phases to extend the ceasefire and open negotiations on Iran's nuclear program.
Nako, meron na namang 60 days na pagpapalawig. 60 days na naman na parang ceasefire, walang putukan. Mga kababayan, so isang buwan na naman tayo magtiis nito ng mataas na presyo ng langis. Kaya pagkatapos nito, after 60 days, baka patatagalin na naman ito kasi ang play game, ang laro ng Iran na talagang pinaikot-ikot lang ng Iran ang peace deal na yan. Paikot-ikot lang para tatagal ng tatagal. At kapag tatagal ng tatagal, ang matatalo diyan ay Amerika dahil gumagastos ang Amerika ng pagpunta diyan sa Middle East. Mobilization, malaki ang gastos ng Amerika niyan sa mobilization pa lamang. Grabe. At magkaroon ng dahil sa ceasefire, magkaroon ng panahon na mag-replenish ang Iran ng kanilang mga sandata, ng kanilang mga nuclear, ng kanilang missiles, ng kanilang drones. Makapag-manufacture sila kaagad ng marami. Dahil meron silang underground city na hindi sumabog. At nandoon yung factory ng mga drones at missiles na yan. Kaya dito sa balita, maganda ang titulo, pero alam na natin ang sitwasyon yan ay hindi talaga magandang kausap ang Iran. Pabago-bago ang isip niyan Ganon talaga ang Iranian pala, mga kababayan. Okay, balik tayo kay Nikita Kapoor.
But President Donald Trump has not yet given his final approval, and Iran has not confirmed its acceptance either. So we have a deal, in principle, on paper, almost done. So what exactly is on the table? The MOU includes an Iranian commitment not to pursue a nuclear weapon. The first issues to be negotiated will be what to do with Iran's stockpile of highly enriched uranium and how to handle future enrichment. The US in return commits to discuss sanctions relief and the release of frozen Iranian funds across the world. The proposed deal also includes reopening the Strait of Hormuz for everyone, through which nearly a fifth of the world's oil once passed.
Ito may maganda palang opera ang Amerika Naibalik yung kanilang mga frozen asset sa ibang bansa. Ibalik sa Iran. So ibig sabihin, magkapera na naman ang Iran yan, mga kababayan. At manggugulo na naman yan kapag may pera na. At gagawa na naman yan ng nuclear muli, secretly. Kasi meron silang underground city na hindi pa nalaman ng kung saan yan Meron pang pinakasekretong underground city yan. At pwedeng doon sila gagawa ng enrichment of uranium o itong paggawa ng mga nuclear. Okay, patuloy tayo.
And lifting the US naval blockade on Iranian ports as well. And here's the kicker. The MOU would also state that the war between Israel and Hezbollah in Lebanon would end immediately. That is a lot riding on one document that hasn't been signed.
Mukhang hindi yata papayag si Netanyahu na pati yung gira sa Hezbollah at Israel ay matapos. Ayaw ni Netanyahu ng ganyan eh. Gusto ni Netanyahu tapusin talaga eh ang Hezbollah saka Hamas. Ngayon kasama pala yun sa peace deal ng kondisyonis ng Iran at Amerika na pati na Israel at Hezbollah, Israel at Hamas ay tapusin na yung gira. Parang tingin ko ayaw ni Netanyahu ng ganyan. Mga kababayan, balik tayo kay Nikita.
Now, behind the scenes, US officials say the teams were mostly agreed upon. The Iranians reportedly said they had the necessary approvals and were ready to sign. But Donald Trump did not immediately sign off. The President of the United States, according to a US official, told mediators he wants a couple of days to think about this particular agreement. But don't pop the champagne yet. Even the public messaging around the MOU is riddled with contradictions. Iran has been warning that any ceasefire violation will be met with force. Washington is pushing back against Tehran's claims about what the draft actually says, specifically on the question of US troop withdrawal and the naval blockade of Iranian ports. Analysts are already framing this as more of a win for Iran than for the United States. As one senior Iran analyst put it, Iran endured over a month of bombing, closed the strait, kept it closed, and is now only agreeing to reopen it through a negotiated settlement with the United States.
Okay, so halos kumpleto na pala eh. Pirma na lang daw ang kulang ni Trump at ng Iranian. Ngayon problema niya, sinong pipirma? Yung kanilang Supreme God na anak ng Supreme Bakla na si Ali Khamenei, si Mujtaba Khamenei, yung bading. Paano pipirma yan? Nasa kuma pa eh. At balita ko, patay na rin eh. Kasi nakalagay na yung picture niya sa murals. Nakalagay na sa walls, sa murals yung picture niya. Ibig sabihin, patay na rin siya. Kaya sinong pipirma dito sa kasunduan na ito? Wala na yung Supreme God eh. Sino kaya, no? Kailangan mag-elect sila ng bagong presidente. O kaya yung presidente na nakaupo ngayon ang pipirma, mga kababayan. Okay, pakinggan natin si Trump. Meron yatang sasabihin to.
None of Donald Trump's stated war goals, regime change, a sweeping nuclear deal, or forcing the strait open, were actually achieved in practicality. In essence, the US appears to be getting a restoration of the status quo that existed before the war began.
Ayan, so parang status quo nga eh. So kung ano yung nangyari before the war, parang ibalik lang yun. Okay na yun kay Trump. Wala namang hiniling si Trump na mas malaki pa, kundi yung itigil na yung nuclear ambition. At saka, wag nang guluhin, wag nang patungan ng Tulfi, wag nang i-hijack ang Hormuz. Yun lang naman yun. Dalawa lang yun na importante. Ang sa akin sana, dapat binomba na eh. Para hindi na makakabalik. Para kasing guni yan eh, parang guni, parang an-an sa balat. Bumabalik-balik eh. Kaya kailangan tapusin. Yun sana. Alright, so anyway, magandang balita na rin to na pirma na lang ang kulang, planchado na lahat. At sana ay mangyayari talaga yan. Ako'y magpapaalam na. Maraming salamat sa lahat. God bless us all. At sa mga bago pa lamang sa ating channel, huwag kalimutan mag-subscribe. Malaking tulong yan. At sa aking mga avid followers, ako'y magpapaalam at magpapasalamat sa lahat. Hanggang sa muli. Paalam.